Hello, and thank you for visiting our channel.
In today's video, I'll show you the files included in the download from my digital products shop. Exodus 31 Designs. This download contains graduation card. After downloading the zip folder, you need to unzip it by right-clicking and extracting the files. A new folder will be created that isn't compressed. While I'm using Windows, this process is similar for other operating systems. Let's open this new folder to see what's inside. In Folder 1, we have the Tri-Fold Pocket Graduation Card. In Folder 2, you'll find a template for a standard A7 envelope. And 3, there's a PDF with instructions. Inside Folder 1, there are two subfolders based on the file configuration. Folder 1 contains the one-layer file, and Folder 2 has the two-layer file. Both folders include SVG files for CRICUT and other machines that support SVG format, as well as a studio format for Silhouette Cameo. For this tutorial, I'll be working with all 4 files in CRICUT design space. Let's start with the file in Folder 1, which begins with score lines. This file is for setting up folding lines and using scoring tools, such as the scoring stylus or scoring wheel. I'll open the right side panel to display the layers. Then identify the folding lines and change their function from cut to score in the operation menu. Next, ungroup the layers. Now select the main layer of the card along with its corresponding score and attach lines. The inserts, the white rectangles, can be resized. You can also change the color of the template. To do this, select the layer. Open the color palette and choose the color you prefer. Keep in mind that the card's color will be determined by the cardstock you use on your machine. This template can be resized, but it's originally designed for use with 10x 15-inch cardstock on a 12x 24-inch cutting mat. When you click Make It, you'll see both the cut and score functions appear on the same cutting mat. At this point, you'll need to add the scoring stylus or scoring wheel, as well as the cutting blade to your machine. The file in Folder 1 that begins with SVG is identical, except it doesn't require a scoring tool, just the cutting blade, because its folding lines are dotted. Now let's move to Folder 2. This folder contains the most commonly used files, and I'll be demonstrating the full assembly with the two-layer file, which also begins with score lines. On the CRICUT canvas, I'll expand the layers in the right side panel. Identify the fold lines and switch their function from cut to score in the operation menu. Ungroup the layers. Next, select each layer of the card, along with its corresponding score, and attach lines. You can adjust the size of the insert or change the color of the layers. To change the color, select the layer. Open the color palette and choose the one you prefer. Please note that the colors of your final card will reflect the cardstock used on your cutting machine. When you click Make It, the cut screens will appear. You'll need 2 sheets of 8, 5x11 or 12x12-inch cardstock for each trifold pocket graduation card, as well as a 12x12-inch cutting mat. Both the cut and score functions will be active, so you'll need the scoring stylus or scoring wheel. Finally, let's upload the 4th file from folder 2, the 2-layer SVG with dotted lines. This file is the same size as the previous one, but its lines are merged with the design, and it doesn't require any additional configurations. You'll only need the cutting blade.
To summarize, here are the 4 files included in this download. Folder 1, 1 layer, score lines and dotted lines. Use a 12x24 cutting mat with 80 pounds cardstock, sized 15x10 inches. Folder 2, 2 layers, score lines with dotted lines. Use a 12x12 cutting mat with 80 pounds cardstock, sized 8, 5x11 or 12x12 inches. In both cases, the final assembled card will measure 5x7 inches. I recommend using 80 pounds cardstock and selecting the cardstock for intricate cuts setting. Here's a short video showing the assembly of the 2-layer version. You'll find a link to our files and another tutorial video on this project in the description. Thank you for watching, and please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions or requests.